sports fans, ASMR Sports here. I'm back from a day off. I ended up not making a video the other night just because I hadn't done it by a certain time, and I kind of wanted to try and get to bed early. I usually do these at night. It's like usually one of the last things I do, and I'm pretty good about doing it no matter how late I'm up. But yeah, the other night I was just feeling like I really need to get some sleep and get to bed on time, so sorry for the missing day. Also, I feel like I needed a day off to recover from the economic assault I was forced to endure by Super Break based on that last product. So I just wanted to show, I had a mail day recently and thought I'd show these off. Just a couple basketball cards I picked up, really with kind of the notion of hanging on to these for a little while and the hope that they would go up significantly. This one is a 2012 Panini Prism Anthony Davis base card, graded PSA 9. So this one just looks like a little bit off center, but otherwise like really good condition. Basically, I got this because this is Anthony Davis rookie card. Anthony Davis is having a great year and stands a good chance of going pretty deep, if not all the way to a championship. If the NBA resumes this year, which hopefully they will. I think some people think that they might just go like straight to the playoffs and not play any more regular season games. Although I would think that it'd be good to like do like a week of regular season games, just to let players have kind of a chance to get warm and stuff. But anyways, 2012 Prism is, I believe, the first year of Prism basketball. It was the first year that Panini got a license to make basketball after. Actually, maybe it wasn't the first, but it was around the time that Topps basically lost their exclusive license to do basketball, and Panini got their license. So I don't know if Prism was in the first year or maybe a year or two after that. But anyway, this is the first Prism basketball set, and of course, Prism basketball is just a force of nature right now, and probably will be for the foreseeable future. So anyways, 2012 Prism cards in general are picking up steam. So like any of the stars like LeBron or Giannis are getting really popular. And then there are a few good rookies in that set as well. One of them being Anthony Davis. And the print run on 2012 Panini Prism is quite low, so I think that maybe rookie cards in that set will be worth a bit more than rookie cards in future sets for similarly star type players. Alright, anyways, this is a very nice Gem Mint 10 Luka Donćić red, white, blue prism. So this is like the parallel that comes out of those cello packs. It's like a pack you see in retail. It's got three retail regular packs, and then a pack of cards with red, white, and blue coloring, and they do this every year. I think they've been doing it since like 2012. These particular prisms, red, white, blue prisms, are not very valuable. In fact, I think that like a base card PSA 10 of Luka Donćić from this set is worth roughly, if not more, than a PSA 10 of this card, which is a prism refractor. So they don't get a lot of love. I feel like maybe they would in the future, but I just like the idea of having a PSA 10 prism of some kind of Luka Donćić, who's having a great year, and a lot of people think will be a mega star in the future. I got some rips here. Still working on this green apple strawberry pack. So anyways, that's a little show and tell for the thing I'm going to open today. Because of the travesty that happened with Super Break Basketball 23-24 edition, which cost $1,800 and returned about $350 in value. I feel like being very cheap today. So here's a box of like $25 opening day. Another reason why I wanted to open this is because there is a rookie card in here. I believe it's Luis Robert. I was just thinking about this, and I was like, is it Luis Robert or is it Joe Adele? I think it's Luis Robert. He has a card in this with, the rookie card insignia. And it's his first Topps kind of flagship rookie card. He doesn't have a card in 2020 Series 1. So that's his only true rookie card right now. Presumably he would be in Topps 2020 Series 2. There's Nico Horner. He's one of the better rookies in this set. I kind of wonder if that's a parallel because he's in a throwback jersey. I don't know. Pete Alonso sticker. So I've opened one of these boxes before. I did not get the Luis Robert, unfortunately. I think they're fairly rare. It is definitely an SP. I don't know how rare. I think it's maybe one in every 4 boxes or something. So very well might not get one in this one either. But I thought I would try. Charlie Morton. Son of a... that's the guy I got an autograph of. Out of one of those Topps products with like a single card in it. And I said he was like a nobody, and some people were pretty offended by that, because he definitely is a quality pitcher, but on a scale of 1 to 10 for star power, he's like a -20. So that autograph card I got is worth $10, and I paid whatever 40 something for the box. So I still hate Charlie Morton. I still think he sucks. Take it or leave it. Jesus Luzardo is a good pitching prospect. Oh, look at that. No. Spring has sprung. Vladdy Jr. Oh, there's a nice rookie. Aristides Aquino. And there's probably the best rookie in this product. Yordan Alvarez. August 8, 2020. National Baseball Card Day. That's where they give away like free packs of special cards at like hobby shops. I have some of those cards I think from last year. Take out Vladdy, sure, why not? And they're actually have a bunch of those packs. I think I have like 10 or 20. I can't remember where the heck I got them. I bought them actually I don't remember buying those. They might have come in like a lot of cards of packs or something I bought somewhere. But anyways, they're pretty much trash. I think you can get autographs in those though. So maybe it'll be worth opening. Maybe I'll open some someday. There's a nice Garrett Cole in the New York Yankees jersey. I feel like in the regular 2020 set, a card of him in a Yankees jersey as opposed to an Astros jersey is an SP. And it's fairly valuable. I don't know if that's true. I assume it's not true for opening day. But I don't know. I haven't really looked a lot at the variations and what have you in this product. Judge. So Aaron Judge, rib in spring training and basically like missed 90% of it. So, you know, they were going to give him like 2 or 3 weeks off. And he was in the midst of that time off when the pandemic struck. So, you know, I think one of the greatest things more ribs. One of the greatest things about the delay in the season for Yankee fans is that both Aaron Judge and Paxton, the pitcher, you know, we're going to be delayed probably from the opening day. So now, depending on when it actually starts, both of those guys could be back, and that's a pretty huge boost for that particular team. Now, maybe other teams have guys that are on the cusp that, you know, are going to get back in time for the new opening day, and maybe it doesn't actually turn into much of an advantage for the Yankees, but I kind of doubt it. Especially Paxton, because, man, the Yankees, they lost Severino for the year. To lose him, and they're out Domingo Germán, who was, you know, really good last year. So to lose 3 pitchers is just freaking nuts. I mean, they were down to nothing almost. So to get, you know, basically their ace back is, of course, not including Garrett Cole, who's their new ace, but their ace like last year was probably Paxton, and to get him back. I was just passing this Verlander, and I was just kind of thinking, like, I wonder how much he hates life right now. Being on the Astros. Because I don't think the pitchers really had much to do with their cheating. Maybe they knew about it, but, you know, they weren't. I mean, I guess they were beneficiaries of it, but they weren't at least implementing it. So you got to think, like, they have less guilt than any of the hitters. And yet, you know, so Garrett Cole is gone. Pretty much everybody hates the Astros. I mean, you know, maybe they're not going to be that bad of a team even without Cole. And without their cheating, you know, helping them on the offensive side. Maybe they still will be good, but, like, if they're not, and you're Garrett Cole, I feel like you gotta be pretty pissed. Did I say if you're Garrett Cole, you gotta be pretty? I meant if you're Verlander. Rhys Hoskins. Oh, well, there's James Paxton right there. Speak the devil. Oh, wow, this is sweet. Cool. This is beautiful. I mean, I actually am surprised I've not gotten any, like, inserts or, like, parallels before this, because I feel like I remember this product being pretty full of parallels. But this is pretty awesome. I don't think this is worth much, if anything. But as a Yankee fan, I think this looks pretty sweet, because I think the only colored parallel in this product are these blue parallels, and they're foils as well, so they're rainbow foils. So the colors look really sharp with that Yankees logo, and you know, there's not really many cards, if any. I think. Oh boy, that's a thick sleeve. I've been doing that a lot lately. Anyways, there's not many 2020 cards out, you know, that show Cole in a Yankees uniform, so yeah, it feels like a rarity. So I'm pretty psyched about this card. That's cool. Go Yanks. Alright. So we got Paxton and Cole in the same pack. I think I grabbed that from there. I'm going to try to get this stock out first. I really wish there was more news from Major League Baseball, kind of at least about what sorts of things they're planning to bring the season back. I mean, I understand that. I'm doing the rib. I understand that they're maybe pretty far from a final decision. I just pulled an AJ Puck out. He's a good rookie, albeit a pitcher. So I understand they're a ways away from a decision, most likely, but I gotta believe that they're, talking frequently and kind of narrowing down the options. I feel like it would give a lot of people some hope. All of a sudden, we're getting these blues all the time now. It would give people some hope. That when the time does come, because, infections are down or what have you, whatever, the metric is, that they have a good plan in place and that people are sort of mentally prepared for what a modified season looks like, because, it could go a million different ways, really. And I just think the more people hear about the things that they're the decisions they're trying to make and what the options look like, and just whatever information can be shared, I think would be valuable to the fan base and the country and that sort of thing. But yeah, I don't know. I just read a story about, they have like some stats on like how many people are staying home and like how frequently they're going out of their house and stuff, like per day or whatever. It's funny, I have asthma, so I'm pretty freaked out about the possibility of, and I'm like 40s, I'm in my 40s, so I'm not psyched about the idea of getting, it's a weird place for that trophy. I'm not psyched about the idea of getting a respiratory illness as bad as COVID-19 seems to be. But I have not left my neighborhood, like in a car, in like a month, I think, or something. So I feel like my, that seems like it might be a parallel, I don't know, because it's a unique pose. Oh, that's cool, kissed in here. I'll pull them out, sure. Yeah, I was saying, I should feel like my car insurer should give me a huge check back. I did see that that my insurer, like many are doing, they're going to do like a 5% discount on your next renewal, whatever that. So I feel like I renewed in like March, so I get to wait a year and I'll get 5% discount. Thanks, guys. Cool looking bets. So anyways, yeah, I haven't left my house, and I just work from home, so it's no problem. Kyle Lewis is pretty good rookie. Brandon McKay is pretty good rookie. Dustin May is a pretty good rookie. Boy, that's got a lot of good rookies. Unfortunately, two former pitchers. Good pitchers, but pitchers nonetheless. Anyways, yeah, so I was reading a story about how people are like maybe slightly starting to stay in less. They're getting a little more antsy, and of course there's lots of people now who are complaining they just don't care anymore about like trying to keep infections down. They're just like, yeah, let's go for it. And I mean, I certainly understand that, but I think there would be a pretty bad consequence of that. And of course there's a bad consequence of having everybody stay home too. So it's like you can't, both things are bad. It's just a matter of which is worse really. And I don't know, I think the medical experts seem to say that not keeping people in a bit longer would be really, really bad. So I'm inclined to go with those guys, but I understand people are rightfully very, antsy. But anyways, I was just noticing that story, and just wondering what the heck's gonna go on in the coming days, really. Days, maybe weeks. Especially now, some parts of the country are opening up a bit. Georgia is I don't know exactly what they're opening. I think they're opening up certain kinds of businesses, and they're gonna have like limitations on, like, they're gonna open restaurants and limit the number of people that can be in. I don't know how the heck you do that, but anyways, they're gonna be trying to expand what people can do, and I would think we'd find out fairly quickly if they suddenly have a big increase in cases. And I guess it's not really a huge problem until you run out of hospital beds for people that need them. That's the point at which you're in trouble as a city or a state. As long as people who need help can get it, it's like, well, it sucks that people get sick for sure, but I don't know that you're necessarily gonna, be able to decrease the total number of infections. You just can spread them out over time, so you have, like, don't inundate your hospitals and they can't, like, help people because they don't have enough staff or beds or whatever. That's like the main goal of trying to keep people from getting it all at once, by not being inside, not restricting what they do. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to get into a big long thing about coronavirus, but I do think a lot about it, and it related to the issue of opening up Major League Baseball, so I thought I'd say a little bit about it. At least my thoughts on it. So, yeah, so we're almost, that's a sweet looking Acuna. I'll take that out, why not? I'm not taking out all the stars just because this is such a low-end product that, base cards, hella base Mike Trout in regular Topps 2020s, not really anything you can sell by itself. It's just too low value. So, star cards, even real big stars in this product, are just not really worth, separating from the commons, just because they're not really anything you can do anything with. So, like Soto, oh, look at that, Soto and Trout. I'll take Trout out, I'll take Soto out. But, two guys that, I'm going to pull those cards and I'm going to put them in, my team boxes, but am I ever going to be able to sell those? No, not really. So it looks like we've got another entire box without pulling that Luis Robert SP, so that's a bummer. We did get a few of those blue parallels, but that's to be expected. I didn't think those were that rare. But yeah, we still haven't got like an autograph or really any kind of particularly fancy hit, or any hit really, out of 2 boxes of opening day. So, but that's just kind of how it goes. It is a fun product to open, I think, because it's got such a small number of cards. I don't know how many are in this set. I feel like, I'm just looking at the numbers here. I feel like there's wow, that's interesting. Brendan McKay's number 1. I feel like there's nothing. I didn't get a single card over 200 in that, so it might be like a couple hundred. Is the number of cards in the set. And then these mascots are their own set. Yeah, I think the set is like 200 cards or less. There's 179. See if we can get anything higher than that. Nope. So maybe there's like 180 cards in this set. So it's a very small set. And it's kind it's packed with stars. Of course, they had to put all the stars and rookies and stuff in there. So it's a fun thing to open because there's just a lot of stars in it. Unfortunately, not worth anything, but they're cool. Cool to look at. So that's probably my favorite card in this box. Alright, well, hope you all enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch y'all next time. Alright, bye now.